वालिदैन से गुजारिश है कि स्कूल के YouTube चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और बेल आइकन को क्लिक कीजिए। इसका फ़ायदा ये होगा कि बच्चों के लिए जब भी कोई नई वीडियो अपलोड की जाएगी तो उसका नोटिफिकेशन आपको मिल जाएगा और आपके एंड में आ जाएगा।
Assalamu alaikum class 8. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe. Let's start today's class of chemistry. So dear students, our today's lecture is mass number. We have learned in the previous lecture about atomic number. What are the atomic numbers? Now in this lecture we will study about mass number. Let's start. First of all, here we have the definition of mass number. The sum of the number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom is called mass number. Now let's understand this definition with a very simple example. Imagine if we have a classroom. In this classroom we have 6 girls and 6 boys. If we sum number of students, we will get 12. Means there are total 12 students in the classroom. Just like this imaginary example, we can find mass number with the total number of protons and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. Just like this example, an element always has particular number of protons and neutrons in its nucleus. So the sum of number of protons and neutrons is called as mass number. Now, if anybody will ask you what is mass number, what you will say? Mass number is the number of protons and number of neutrons. Now, let's learn how can we find the mass number of an element by the number of protons and neutrons. Here we have an element carbon. Let's find out the mass number of carbon. As you can see here, an element carbon which carries 6 protons and 6 neutrons. So how we get mass number of carbon? We will add number of protons means 6 and number of neutrons means 6. 6 plus 6 is equals to 12. Means the 12 is mass number of carbon. Now here we have hydrogen. As you all know students, hydrogen is a gas which is very light in weight. So the mass number of hydrogen is 1. Next element is oxygen. Oxygen is a gas which is present in our air. The mass number of oxygen is 16. And keep remember one thing students, mass number is always denoted by capital A. If anybody will ask how can mass number be denoted, what you will say? Good. You will say mass number can be denoted with capital A. I hope students it's quite clear to you now what is mass number. Now it's time to give you homework. Question number 1 is define mass number. Question number 2, how can mass number be denoted? Question number 3 is what is the sum of number of protons and number of neutrons called? Question number 4 is What is the mass number of hydrogen? Question number 5. What is the mass number of oxygen?
वालिदैन से गुजारिश है कि दिया गया होमवर्क अपनी निगरानी में करवाएं और इसका टेस्ट खुद या ट्यूटर से करवा के इसकी पिक्चर लेकर स्कूल व्हाट्सएप नंबर पर सेंड कीजिए ताकि टीचर बच्चे का होमवर्क चेक कर सके। व्हाट्सएप करने के लिए स्कूल व्हाट्सएप नंबर है 032431000802। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।